Good morning, everyone. It's May 31st, 2009. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. And today, folks, we're going to talk about something that, I talked about a couple of months ago, the Cybersecurity Act of 2009. The Senate passed it this week, and, Lord knows, there are a number of people, organizations, governments out there that do present a real and present danger to our cybersecurity. And we do need this. But there's a couple of sections that, like in Section 18, Cybersecurity Responsibilities and Authority, Paragraph 2 reads, and I'm going to quote here, may declare a cybersecurity emergency and order the limitation or shutdown of Internet traffic to and from any compromised federal government or United States critical infrastructure information system or network. And that does indeed mean the Internet. And I'm not real sure you give that kind of power to any one person. Now, I realize he would be, of course, having been briefed by the Cyber Tsar that's going to be appointed and the advisory panel and all of that. But still, my point on this is, and I'm not saying that President Obama or who he names as the Cyber Tsar would do it, but I am categorically stating, and emphatically so, that when you give that much power to any one office, sooner or later you will have someone in that office who decides to use it. Now, whether it's a real or perceived or fantasy cyber emergency, who's going to know? All the information about it will come out of that office, and I'm real sure you don't give any one office that kind of power. If you do, you have abrogated the free speech clause amendment in our Constitution, because this is how a lot of us communicate with other ones. And that perceived fantasy danger could be seditious speech because you don't agree with administration decision. And I'm checking my bookmarks here because I do have it down somewhere. Yes, the U.S. launches cybersecurity plan. And this was in the BBC on Friday, May 29th. He would personally appoint a cyber Tsar, T-S-A-R. But don't we have quite enough czars and tsars in the American government? I'm getting a little quizzical about the appointment of czars. No oversight. They get to do what they want. We've got a treasury czar, and we've got this czar and that czar, and now we're going to get a cyber czar. And again, the Cybersecurity Act, which I did a thing on a couple of months ago, most of it's a pretty good piece of legislation. There's a couple of parts that, some real smart guys could take advantage of, and not necessarily for your good or my good or our good. Folks, I've been right how many times in just the past 3 months? Can you afford for me to be right about this? Think about it. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's today's Schmuck Look. Sorry about that. I'm having, some fun with this, but, it's okay. Anyway, that is today's Schmuck Look. Peace, everyone.